Hey there, thanks to Carbondale Main Street for having me. My name is Marshall Anderson. I think I'm going to start this with a few songs of social change and hard work. These first two are by one of my biggest musical influences, John Gorka, who was a family friend growing up, and I have a lot of fond memories of him and a lot of fond memories of getting to see him play music. And I can't claim to do these justice, but I think he writes some great songs, so I'm going to try him out. All right, here we go. Thanks. They're growing houses in the fields between the towers. When the starlight driving movies closing down, the road is gone to the way it was before, and the spaces won't be spaces anymore. Two more farms are broken by the drought. First the Wagners, now the Fullers pulling out. Developers pay better than the corn. Oh, but this is not the place they were born. There's houses in the fields, no prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the fields, there's houses in the fields. The last few farms are growing out of here. Well, at first he wouldn't sell, and then he would. Now there'll be children playing where the silos stood. The word came from the marrow of his bones. It's the last sure way to pay off all the loans. Those new streets will be named for kings and queens, and a ransom will be paid for every castle's dream. The model sign is crested with a lion, and the farmers, they will have enough to die on. Yes, there's houses in the fields, no prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the fields, there's houses in the fields. The last few farms are growing out of here. Well, I guess no one should be afraid of change. But tell me, why is there a fence for every open range? Is it a sign that I am getting on in years, when nothing new is welcome to these eyes and ears? Just houses in the fields, no prayers for steady rain this year. Houses in the fields, houses in the fields. Those last few farms are growing out of here. They're growing houses in the fields between the towers, and that starlight driving moving, theaters all closed down. The road is gone to the way it was before, and the spaces won't be spaces anymore. No, the spaces won't be spaces anymore. Thank you. It's John Gorka, Houses in the Fields. This next one is John Gorka tune as well. And I think it's pretty applicable to the times. It was written quite a while ago, so, you know, we should have known by now. But it's called Where the Bottles Break. I'll walk where the bottles break and the blacktop still comes back for more. I'll walk where the bottles break and the blacktop still comes back. I'll live where the neighbors yell and the music comes up through the floor. I'll live where the neighbors yell and the music wakes me up. Like beyond the playground fence, so that's serious as basketball. Like beyond the playground fence, so that's serious. 4 blocks from the steel mill blast, I paint my claim upon the wall. 4 blocks from the steel mill blast, I paint my claim. My end of the south side drag, it's a common thought to call the cops. For the west gentrify, they turn biker bars into flower shops. I kind of miss those Harley guys, never did anybody harm. Mostly like to drink and shout and flash the pictures on their arms. It happens when the money comes, the wild and poor get pushed aside. Happens when the money comes, the poor get pushed. Buyers come from out of state, they raise the rent so you can't hide. Buyers come from somewhere else and they raise the rent. Buy low, sell high, get rich and you still die. Money talks, people jump, ask how high, low life, Donald, what's his name? And who cares? Cause I don't wanna know what his girlfriend she doesn't wear. It's a shame people at work wanna hear about this kind of jerk. People aren't saints, no people just are. They wanna feel like they count, wanna ride in their own car. People aren't saints, people just are. They wanna feel like they count, wanna ride in their own car. I just wanna make enough to buy this town and keep it rough. Yeah, I just wanna make enough to buy this town. Buy low, sell high, and get rich and you still die. Money talks, people jump, ask how high, low life, Donald, what's his name? And who cares? Cause I don't wanna know what his girlfriend she doesn't wear. It's a shame when people at work wanna hear about this kind of jerk. I'll walk where the bottles break and the blacktop still comes back for more. I'll live where the neighbors yell and the music wakes me up. I'll live where the bottles break and the blacktop still comes back for more. I'll live where the neighbors yell and the music wakes me up. Yeah. All right, those are some John Gorka tunes. The next one I'm going to do is a Stan Rogers tune. And this one I want to do because the last time I played a Brown Bag concert, I actually got to do it in person. It was really cool, and I had a pretty good turnout. It was a lot of fun. And there was a woman who specifically, who had never seen me before and specifically asked for this now. And so hopefully you're out there listening. I can't recall your name, but I will definitely recognize you if I see you at a show coming up. And this one goes out to you. It's called The Field Behind the Plow by Stan Rogers. Watch the field behind the plow, turn to straight dark roads, feel the trickle in your clothes, blow the dust cake from your nose, hear the tractor's steady roar. Oh, you can't stop now, it's a quarter section more or less to go. And it figures that the rain keeps its own sweet time. You can see it come from miles, but you guess you've got a while. So ease that throttle out a hair. Every rod's a game, and there's victory in every quarter mile. Or old Cusick down the road, oh Lord, ain't hell, and hoppers brought him down. He gave it up and went to town. Emmett Pierce the other day, he took a heart attack and died at 42. You can see it coming on, 'cause he worked as hard as you. And in an hour, maybe more, you'll be wet clear through. The air is cooler now. Pull your hat brim further down and watch the field behind the plow. There are two straight dark roads with another season's promise in the ground. If that harvest's any good, oh, the money just might cover all your loans. You've mortgaged all you own. Buy the kids a winter coat. Take the wife back east for Christmas if you can. All summer she hangs on. You're so tied to the land. Now the good times come and go, but at least there's rain. So this won't be barren ground when September rolls around. And watch the field behind the plow turn to straight dark roads, but another season's promise in the ground. One's by indirect request from a while ago. All right, this next thing is my interpretation of a Emmylou Harris tune. Me and my best friend Lillian, blue tick hound dog Gideon, sitting on a front porch, cool in the shade, singing every song the radio played, waiting for the Alabama sun to go down to Red Dirt Girls, a Red Dirt town, me and Lillian just across the line a little southeast of Meridian. She loved her brother, I remember back when he was fixing up a 49 in the end. Told her little sister gonna ride the wind up around the moon back again. Never made it farther than Vietnam. I was standing there with her, telegram come from Lillian. There's a line somewhere about 1,000,000 miles from Meridian. The stars they fall in Alabama. Well, one days I'm gonna lay my hammer down. Gonna make a joyful sound far from this red dirt town. She grew up tall and she grew up strong. She buried that old dog and Gideon beneath the gray myrtle bush in the back of the yard. Her daddy turned Maine and her mama leaned hard. She took to running with a boy around town. She figured she might as well settle down, so she dug right in. She crossed the line with a little southeast Meridian. And the stars they fall in Alabama. Well, one of these days I'm gonna swing my hammer down. I'm gonna make a joyful sound far from this red dirt town. Nobody knows when she started to skid. She was only 27 and she had 5 kids. Could have been the whiskey, could have been the pills, could have been those dreams she's trying to kill. There won't be a mention in the news of the world of a life and the death. A render girl named Lillian. She lived and died just across that line from Meridian. And the stars still fall in Alabama. Tonight she finally laid that hammer down. Without a sound in that red dirt ground. All right, it's a Richard Thompson tune. I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer of love. They're burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the dove. I took a job at the steaming, down on Cauldron Street. I fell in love with a laundry girl who's working next to me. Brown hair zigzagged across her face, and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights of some moonlit rise. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath the wind might blow away. She was a lost child, she was running wild, so as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. She wouldn't want me any other way. We bust around the market towns and pick fruit down in Kent. We could take a lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. We were camping down the Gower one time. The work was pretty good. I thought we shouldn't stay for the frost, and I thought maybe we should. I said that we might settle down and get a few acres dug, a fire burning in the hearth and babies on the rug. She said, "Oh man, you stupid man, that surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, she's not told me as well." She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath the wind might blow away. She was a lost child, she was running wild, said as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. But you wouldn't want me any other way. We were drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch. Like a fool, I let her run with the rambling itch. They say she even married once a man named Romney Brown. Even a gypsy caravan was too much settled down. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that I might crush her where she lay. She was a lost child, she was running wild. Said as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. She wouldn't want me any other way. The last I heard, she was sleeping rough back on the Derby beat. A flask in her hip pocket, a wolfhound at her feet. They say her flower's faded now, living and hard booze. Maybe that's just the price you pay for the change that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing. I miss her more than ever words can say. If I could just taste some of that wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, I wouldn't want her any other way. Alrighty, I think I'm going to do like one more for you today. Thanks again for having me. I think the video's supposed to be around half an hour. The ones I watch where I know it's easier to get burned out watching online than in person, so I'll try not to be overkill for you. But let's leave on a more intense note. And thanks to everyone for listening. I really appreciate everyone out there. Thank you so much. Something told me it was over when I saw you and that girl talking. Something deep down inside said cry when I saw you and her walking away. 'Cause you know I love you so much, I just can't stand to see you walk away from me. 'Cause I'd rather go blind, yes I would, than to see you walk away from me. You're smooth as Tennessee whiskey, you're sweet, oh, as strawberry wine, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. I stay sold on your love all the time.
I was just sitting here thinking, yes I was, of your touch and your warm embrace. Yeah, when a reflection, Lord, in the glass I was holding, reveal the tears there on my face. Still I'd rather, Lord, I'd rather be blind, yes I would, than to see you walk away from me. Yes, I'd rather, Lord, I'd rather go blind, you know it's true, than to see you walk away from me. Yes, I'd rather, oh, I'd rather be blind, you know it's true, than to see you walk away from me, child. Yes, I'd rather, oh, I'd rather go blind, yes I would, than to see you walk away from me, child.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. My name is Marshall Anderson. Hope to see you around.